close, and we've already talked about the best movies. Now it's time to talk about the worst movies. I don't know why, but I feel like this year in particular is probably one of the worst years ever. Like, there has been so many shitty movies this year. Like I already said, this was a year of okay films. And also, which means there's a lot of just dear god awful films. Like, I don't even want to talk about it. Like, I've reviewed a lot of these, and you guys know how I feel about most of these films. And some of them I want to walk out of. But because I'm a reviewer, I have to suck it up and just watch the rest of the shit. Even though I'm just being tortured and just want to, at that point, just want to strangle myself to death so I can stop watching it or just rip out my freaking eyeballs. That's just great. That stick came off. I get my stick back on. Let's talk about the honorable mentions. Actually, scrap that. We're not doing any honorable mentions because these are bad movies. I just want to get this video over with. Let's begin the top 10. Put my stick back on.
Kinda crazy, and yet, is there anything better than this? Life just couldn't be better than this.
You know, I always hate the word, that ruined my childhood, because nearly, if it's a reboot, nothing's gonna ruin your childhood. Except this movie. This ruined Lion King for me. For some reason, I was bored. I was actually bored of watching Lion King. Like, it was a complete remake. I love watching Lion King, the animated movie. I watched it at least 3 times a year. It's my favorite Disney animated feature. And I was excited. Maybe they're gonna do something great with this. No, they ruined it. They ruined Lion King. They made me actually physically say, I hate the Lion King. Dear God, what a pile of shit. Like, come on, I'm a puppet, and I have a lot more personality and life, as you can tell, and emotion. These don't have anything. They're just soulless little puppets that Disney had cooped up in their animation studio. Call this a goddamn live-action film? This is not a live-action film. This is a freaking animated film. God dang it, don't even call that shit. Okay, calm down. This is only the first one, and I'm already getting pissed off. Just end me already. Let's move on to the next one.
Kinda crazy, and yet, is there anything better than this? Life just couldn't be better than this.
It's gonna be fun. We'll have fun with it.
There should be a big red button around here somewhere.
Found it.
We are the Men in Black.
Men in Black. Now, I've only seen the first Men in Black, and I enjoy that one. Never saw the other ones because I know they're terrible. And apparently I was like, they got Chris Hemsworth, they got Tessa Thompson, I think that's her name, I believe that's it, I'm not gonna check myself. They have those two, the duo from Thor Ragnarok. They had to be funny, they had to be good. No, they're not. They're not. This was just a cash grab. So, there's so many things wrong with this film. So many things that I've forgotten everything about this film. This is one of the most forgettable films I've seen all freaking year. It's not good. It's not good. At least, the only reason Lion King is not like freaking number 1 or number 9 is because of my nostalgia for the actual Lion King. And Timon and Pumbaa, those were the good parts. This has no, redeeming quality. This was just a boring film to watch. Not well constructed, and the humor was just not on point. Not good at all. You would think with this duo, it would be funny, but it's not. It's just a terrible film. Yeah, Men in Black International. Not good at all. Never gonna recommend this movie. Let's go ahead and move on.
Kinda crazy, and yet, is there anything better than this? Life just couldn't be better.
Are you threatening me?
That's right.
That would be a bad idea.
We've had a couple good X-Men films like X-Men Days of Future Past and Deadpool and Logan. You know, those would be actually the only ones I've seen. And Deadpool 2, of course. And Once Upon a Deadpool, which was just a waste of money. But yes, there are some good X-Men films out there. This is not one of them. And of course, they're like, oh yeah, this is the end. You gotta be here for the end, like it's freaking Avengers Endgame. This is terrible. You don't need to be here for the end, because it's a pile of shit. It's terrible. I don't know why they made this. It's been in production like for so long, and like watching this, they didn't see anything wrong with this. Really, the story is nothing. It's stupid. And of course, they introduce aliens out of nowhere, where aliens have never existed in this entire universe because they never teased aliens or anything out from Earth. It's always been on Earth, and now they introduce this bullshit of a MacGuffin? Really? Just really? And then if Jean Grey, for some reason, she just turns evil for no freaking reason. She starts running away, and then now she becomes evil for some reason. For some reason, she just turns evil for no freaking reason. For no reason at all. And so starts doing evil stuff just because she has all this power. I don't think just having some overwhelming power is just gonna turn you freaking badass. I think she just has some problems, but she just turns into some freaking lunatic. It don't make sense. This movie doesn't make sense. And I don't even buy this on DVD because it was so bad. So bad. We're gonna move on.
Kinda crazy, and yet, is there anything better than this? Life just couldn't be better than this.
Buckle up, everyone!
You want to join me?
The Secret Life of Pets 2. I can't believe this is a film. This is actually a film. It's not even really a film. It's just 3 freaking side stories that they put into one film, and they're like, oh, we can combine this in the end of the movie. So it feels like it's one big story. Bullshit, this ain't a story. This movie is a pile of crap. No, they just rushed it. There's no story here. They couldn't come up with one. That's why there's 3 separate stories. We have to have one with Snowball because, you know, Kevin Hart. We have to have one with our main man, Max, even though he's not voiced by the same voice actor anymore, which is extremely distracting. And of course, Gidget, which no one freaking cared about, has their own side plot, which is honestly the best part because it was the only entertaining one. Yes, yeah, of course, Kevin Hart has to freaking save freaking not a bunny, because Kevin Hart is the bunny. Kevin Hart has to save a tiger, which he doesn't even do shit, because Tiffany Haddish, basically the night school dude, had to actually save the tiger, and then the guy pulls a gun. This is a dumb film. This is a dumb film. The only redeeming quality for this film is freaking Harrison Ford. That's the only thing that's actually pretty good about this film. Harrison Ford, who does a pretty good job because he acts like he doesn't give a shit about this film, which he probably doesn't, and just like he acts like he doesn't want to be here, and I like his voice acting. He's the only thing good about Secret Life of Pets 2. It's not a good film. Not at all. Moving on.
Kinda crazy, and yet, is there anything better than this? Life just couldn't be better than this.
The hidden world. It really does exist.
Now that's a king.
You're right, bud. It's time.
How to Train Your Dragon, The Hidden World. Bullshit. They're only in the Hidden World for how long? Like 5 minutes. They're only in the Hidden World for 5 minutes. Sure, the movie's like, we gotta find the Hidden World. But how do you call it the Hidden World when you're only there for like 5 minutes? It's like, in the Hidden World, they just kind of leave that little sideline. I love How to Train Your Dragon. I love the first one. I hate the second one, and I hate the third one. But I do love the TV shows and the TV specials. I love those. That's why I like the series so much. I like the first one, and I like the TV shows after it. The second movie is a pile of shit. Third one is even more of a pile of shit. Like, goddamn, I don't understand why people like this film so much. It's boring. There's nothing that interesting about it. They leave Burke and all that stuff. Just looking for the frickin' hidden city or some shit like that. Everything's a hidden city. Everything's a lost city. Ugh, whatever. I don't like this film that much. I don't remember it. I never did write a review on it because I just didn't do that. But yeah, I don't really like the How to Train Your Dragon movies. I like the first one, TV show. So yeah, that's just my opinion. I don't really much to say. I don't remember much. I mean, we had a villain. He did stuff, I guess. Okay, we're gonna move on.
ever happen?
All hail the once and future king.
Please don't. It's embarrassing.
Kid who would be king. Okay, this movie is just nothing. The child actors are terrible. The story is stupid. And you know what I really even hate? That the poster is a freaking Fortnite reference. When your picture is a Fortnite reference, that's where I'm like, no, I'm already hating this movie just because I'm looking at this damn poster. I'm already hating it. How dare you? You can't just rip off, just because Fortnite is popular doesn't mean you have to freaking rip it off. You don't have to rip it off. Be creative. Okay, some kid has to pull some dumbass sword out of the ground, and then he's the king. He's not even king anymore. Like, he's king of what? He's not even king of anything. He's just a guy with a giant sword, and he fights some weird witch people that apparently coming back to life. I don't remember this movie that much, but it's stupid. It's stupid. The kids are not. I don't like these kids at all. I really don't. The kids are just dumb. I don't like that. Everyone likes this movie for some reason. I don't understand why. I don't understand why people like it so much. It's such a dumb movie. It is. We're moving on.
Kinda crazy, and yet, is there anything better than this? Life just couldn't be better than this.
Be my king. We belong together, you and I.
We do, but this is not gonna work, you know, because I'm a Capricorn and you're fucking nuts!
Looks like we're moving on to the nitty-gritty. The worst of the worst. Hellboy. The first angry review I think I've done. This was god-awful. You know, when I heard they were doing a reboot on Hellboy, I've never seen Hellboy, but I was like, that sounds interesting. I mean, it's just sure, they had him, he's CGI now, he's hairy, he looks different, he looks sort of cooler, I guess. But how do you make all this cool stuff but still make the movie terrible? I think they focus more on the visuals than the actual story. Like, this was so bad that I wanted to walk out. I really just wanted to walk out, especially because the first thing they talked about was a King Arthur story, and I am sick and tired of King Arthur stories. No one gives a shit about King Arthur stories. No one. Do you care about King Arthur? Do you know the only King Arthur I care about is the Sword in the Stone? That's the only good one. That's the only freaking good one. And it's just, you can't rekindle that magic. And of course they had, like, Transformers did it, The Kid Who Will Be King did it, that other King Arthur movie did it, and this movie's doing it. I don't want any more King Arthur. The movie's not, it tries so hard to be funny and edgy just because it's rated R. You should have just kept it PG-13 in all honesty. We didn't need a freaking R rating for edginess. There was hardly any edginess in it. And so all they said was the F, because they could just say the F word. That doesn't make your movie funny or good. This was not funny. I wanted to walk out and leave. I was just miserable this entire movie. Let's move on to the next one.
Kinda crazy, and yet, is there anything better than this? Life just couldn't be better than this.
Pretty lovable.
Bless their ugly little hearts.
Getting crazy, getting loose.
What's your name?
Wedgehead?
I love literal naming. Isn't that right, gibberish cat?
Ugly Dolls, the musical event of the year. One of my most popular reviews. Ugly Dolls. What a piece of garbage. You thought I was gonna say shit? Garbage. Dear God, garbage. The only enjoyment I get from this is because of how bad it is. And how stupid it is. This does not need to exist. It's a thing that I really regret seeing. There was hardly anyone in my theater at all watching this film. At all. Because no one cared. No one cared. It was a financial bomb. And I'm surprised if anyone likes this. You should be ashamed of yourself if you liked enjoying Ugly Dolls. The music was just god-awful. It just felt like some kind of pumpy rock. It was too hard to be trolls. It was trying too hard to be freaking trolls. Like, come on. Styx animation is the worst. Like, Styx making an animated movie, that they should not be making anime movies at all. They made Playmobil and they made freaking Ugly Dolls, and those were some of the worst things ever. Worst things ever. Dear God, they were so bad. So freaking bad. Ugh. I've made my points on Ugly Dolls already. There's a review of it. It's my review playlist. So you guys should be able to see most of my reviews and opinions on these films. And oh boy, if you're laughing at my freaking criticisms of these films, then you're gonna have even more of a laugh if you watch the reviews. So I'm not gonna go much onto it. Hey, Ugly Dolls, pile of shit. Moving on.
Kinda crazy, and yet, is there anything better than this? Life just couldn't be better than this.
Who's with me?
Incoming! I am freaking out, man!
What could possibly go wrong?
We could become a Fox Popsicle.
Arctic Dogs.
Now, I didn't think there would be anything worse than Ugly Dolls, any other worse animated feature. And not even a Playmobil made this list. It's a bad movie, but in all honesty, it's not as bad as these films. But this movie just tops it. Arctic Dogs, made by Entertainment Studios. That's right, people. I'm not crapping you. Entertainment Studios exists. That's the actual name. They could come up with any other name. Arctic Dogs, a movie about a frickin' fox. Not about a dog. Not about a dog at all. Not about a fox that wants to be a delivery man. That's his dream. Whoa, my goodness, while the evil walrus man tries to bring on global warming and melt the Arctic because he was fired from the post office that fired him. You see what I'm saying here? What the? Who? It's like you must have been high to think of this. Who thinks of a story like that? Who thinks? Who? How did this get greenlit? How? It's like a Norm in the North type movie. It was terrible. It was god awful. And I hate that I saw it. I was dreading seeing this, and I was right. It was terrible. I honestly got no enjoyment out of this. It was not one of those bad movies that you can make fun of, like Ugly Dolls. No, this was a bad movie that I was bored to death by. It was just not good. Not good at all. We are moving on to the final one. The final movie, the final awful film. Let's go.
Kind you just can't miss. Kinda crazy, and yet, is there anything better than this? Life just couldn't be better than this.
What kind of firefighter are you?
I know you don't see it, but he has a sweet side.
What a rush.
There is no other movie this year that has pissed me off even more than Playing with Fire. This is the worst of the worst. The worst comedy of the worst. And I don't understand how anyone could enjoy this pile of garbage. How could anyone enjoy this? How? John Cena, this is not funny. Everyone's trying too hard to be funny. It's so freaking awful to watch this. It is awful to watch. There's even a whole bunch of fart jokes. So many My Little Pony references. I've gone to depth on why this movie's terrible, and I've kind of blocked it out of my memory. But after doing this, it's kind of coming back to me. It's coming back to me. I don't want to remember this. I don't really want to. I hate this film. I hate this film with a dying passion. This is the worst of the worst. These are the worst movies of the year. These are god-awful films that, honestly, no one should be watching. No one should be watching. And if you like these movies, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be really ashamed of yourself. If you like these films, that's fine, but you really should be ashamed of yourself. Just, dear God, these are some real bad movies. I guess for some people, a lot of people like How to Train Your Dragon, so I guess that's understandable. There's a lot of good qualities for that, so I'm not going to hate you if you like that movie, but still, if you like any other movie, you're dead to me. Anyways, guys, that's really it for me. So, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Next year. Bye, everybody.